Spectacular player. Excellent choice. All right, they're meeting at the center circle. And there's the tip-off, and it's won by the Alphas. They'll start out with the ball. Lacoste taking the ball after the tip-off. Kicks it out. Zipper, Deepwoods. Quick handoff to the Husky. We were just talking about him. Back to Zipper. Zipper from 3! No good. Off the mark, a little bit to the left. Catcher with the rebound. The Frog bringing it up. Quick pass, finds it in the shoulder. Takamoto starting to move with it. Handoff. Gives it to Kirkpatrick. Back to Tolliver. Tolliver to Catcher. Back to Tolliver at the shoulder. Isolates. Uses the screen. Wayne Kirkpatrick with the pick. He gets inside, but then from 3, Takamoto. No good. A little bit long. Back of the iron. So 2 missed three-pointers in a row.
Ooh.
And then a stolen pass. Zipper trying to get inside, but it was taken away. Not able to capitalize. And the second chance points do not go down as the 20-footer bounces off the rim. Sonia Tinker with the recovery, but she was not able to get the second chance to go down.
You got to take advantage of those shots, man. I mean, once you have that turnover, you got to take them. You got to get those advantages.
Roger Umechi right inside. Should have been easy, but again, gave it too much mustard and it rolled off the rim. We are still pointless after burning the first minute in this match. No, didn't expect that.
Well, I mean, you gotta give the defense you gotta give the defense a count. So, you know, both being defensively tight right now.
Randy Catcher off the mark with a wide open 3 at the corner. Inside Kivar, he's blocked from behind. Could have been the first points, but instead, Kivar got it swatted right out of his paws. Inside Takamoto, the hook shot. Finally, she's on the board. Only took a minute 45, but finally, Shirley Takamoto able to get the easy hook down the low kennel. And it's just, and that 10-minute mark, it's 0-2.
Yeah, it's pretty surprising that we haven't seen a lot of good shots been taken. You know, not being able to make it, but hey, you know, we got one there from a boy Umechi right there.
You were just talking about good shots there, and Roger Umechi lines up for a 3, gets those fluffy toes right at the line, is able to sink that one. He missed one earlier, but that time he was right on the mark. And then a big hit. Zipper picks up his first personal as he sends, looks like that's Terrence Tolliver. Yeah, Tolliver goes tumbling into the crowd. Zipper following him all the way into the low kennel. And then it kind of looks like Frastrekiel was the one that gave him the bump, but they're giving the foul to Zipper.
Well, you know, sometimes it gets a little confusing, you know, for the refs. So, you know, you got to better ride.
Tolliver, first of 2, is off the mark, misses it. It's left side. The first free throw of this very important game missed.
Hopefully we would make the next one.
Terrence Tolliver is probably about as quiet and disciplined a player as you'll find in the FBA. I have to tell you that in this age of Twitter and chatter and everything, he is just very focused. Except for now where he misses both of those free throws. Zipper, it's stripped away. He lost control of the ball and Catcher was there to pick it up.
I mean, even with those missed free throws, they still got a free opportunity from that steal.
Still worked out for them.
Gotta take those turnover points.
Oh, Kirkpatrick picks up a first personal foul. Looks like he delivered a moving screen there. And that'll be a turnover. Ball goes to Albany.
Right now, it's a very ugly start going on right now, man.
Very low scoring. We're already at past 9:30 on the left on the clock in the first. And it's only 3-2. Albany with a lead. Umechi gets around the defense. Stops, he loses the dribble. Quick pass, kicks it out. Inside, Lacoste, just outside the elbow. Lacoste steps to the charity stripe, and he gets the bucket.
Oof. You know, even with the somewhat slow start offensively, you know, they're still finding ways to get on the board.
Big play there for Rene. He's back at the starting point guard position for this match. And there, showed what he can do. The ball going back and forth between Umechi and Zipper. You'd think one of them would take the shot, but they were able to get the defense, catch him slow-footed as Rene is able to take the shot. Now, under pressure, and the bucket!
Woo!
Terrence Tolliver hitting a 20-footer baseline as the clock ran out.
You know, nice show off right there. Nice one, man.
5-4 Albany. Umechi got himself into the kennel, but decided to step out. Hand off to Lacoste. Lacoste then back to Umechi. The Husky loses it. It's stolen by Takamoto. Sloppy dribble there. Tried to get fancy with it, but Takamoto was right there to tap it away.
I mean, I love seeing some fanciness right there, but you can't do that. But hey,
big swat for Streakiel, delivering the bear paw against Sonia Tinker, trying to go for the hook. Then the play inside, it went back and forth, and finally comes up with a bucket. Albany, Vern Kivar, in his starting role at power forward position, able to get a bucket from down low after the missed shot. Albany's now up by 3. It's 7-4, Alphas.
Ooh.
Missed shot by Pittsburgh. Albany recovers. They're bringing it up. They have a chance to extend their lead. Umechi, baseline, takes the shot. Misses it. No good. A little bit too much. Rolled on the back of the iron. A bit off the mark. Recovered by the Keystones. Tolliver now with it. Isolates. Left shoulder. Uses the screen. Kick out. Wide open catcher, but he decides not to take it. Takamoto does. Takamoto lines up for the 3. No good. Covered by Albany. Shirley Takamoto is another one of these very quiet players. I just haven't heard a whole lot from her.
Yeah, definitely. Like, I'm not even... Does she even have a tweeter? I don't even know.
She does. She is on Twitter, but... And there, Albany lines up for the 3. Renee Lacoste at the corner.
All right. Pittsburgh need to start stepping up when it comes to the defensive end.
Pittsburgh getting... playing slow here. It's 10-4 Albany. And Keystones have not scored in quite a while now. Takamoto at the top of the arc. Starts the dribble. Kick out. Wide open 3. Yes!
Woo!
Just when they needed it, Randy Catcher comes through. Diggum hits the bucket from the arc.
You know, another player that I really like, you know, when it comes to the Pittsburgh Keystones is Catcher, because, you know, he's done a lot. He's been very consistent in this playoffs, especially in this series.
Well, Randy Catcher is one of the best stories, I think, in the FBA right now. One of only 2 amphibians playing. Roger Umechi, solid, moving with the ball inside, gets the 16-foot J to fall, brings his team up by 5. It's 12-7 Albany. Without a doubt, you know, Catcher has just been a huge player and a big inspiration for a lot of tadpoles out there who might be thinking of an FBA career now because of him.
Oh, definitely.
Catcher from 3. Another one! Back-to-back trays from opposite corners by Diggum.
Oh, boy. All right. Well, Albany needs to find a way to make sure to contain Catcher, because once that frog gets on fire, it's going to be hard to put him out.
That was a huge play, no doubt. And, man, Catcher, back-to-back 3 suddenly looked like Albany was pulling away, and all of a sudden they're only up by 2. Albany calls a timeout. It's 12-10 Alphas. Inbound after the timeout. Lacoste brings it up. Catcher's there to meet him. Frog's got his web paws wide and around him. Then the pass inside Umechi. Shirley Takamoto going for the steal, but made too much contact. Referee didn't like it, so that's a personal foul on her first. Ball remained with Albany. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Pass inside. Lacoste takes it from 3. Lacoste! It's good!
Whoa. Seeing a lot of 3 balls from everybody right now.
Point guards are on fire right now. Catcher hitting 2 in a row. Lacoste answers with one of his own. Back to a 5-point game, 15-10 Albany. Catcher isolates left side, starts the dribble. Still isolated. Lots of space. He's dangerous from the arc, though. Quick pass inside. Kirkpatrick, baseline, back to the basket. The Devil gets rid of it. Back to Catcher, running out of time. Inside, Kirkpatrick gets the bucket.
Nice. You know, excellent passing right there in that possession.
Marvelous assist by Catcher. Absolutely was putting the ball back and forth, making the defense look 2 ways until finally Kirkpatrick had an opening. Beautiful job getting it to the Tasmanian Devil's paws. Zipper, inside, hop.
Ooh.
No good. Looks like he got swatted. Terrence Tolliver making contact on Zipper as he was driving in. Going for a tough hop step down in the low kennel. Then Tolliver just kind of gives him a shove, and the squirrel goes flying.
Yeah, I know this is a game 7, and we need to get physical now, but, you know, we don't want to get too wild.
Yeah, last I checked,
quite a bit of play.
Last I checked, he wasn't a flying squirrel, so I don't think that was appropriate.
Yeah.
It's good with the first, though. Your replacements, Peschke and Reinhardt, now coming onto the floor. That will give Albany a 2-possession lead. It's 16-12 Alphas, and Zipper still has 1 more free throw. Good.
I mean, well, they'll take the easy 2. They'll get the 2 quick points.
17-12 Alphas. Tolliver bringing it up. Kirkpatrick providing the screen. Back to Kirkpatrick. Tolliver. Deep woods. Working around that defense, but not finding an opening. Kirkpatrick almost double teamed. Tough pass stolen by Zipper. Bumped.
Very ugly passing right there.
Very ugly. Lacoste inside. No good on the basket, but he was able to draw a foul. Randy Catcher making too much contact. That's the Frogs' first. And Lacoste will go to the line for 2.
You're seeing a lot of contact by Pittsburgh. You know, they got to start cleaning that up. And they got to stop these turnovers. You know, it's getting a little ridiculous here.
No, quite physical, absolutely. But the tension is there, and you know Albany, they just they are on hostile territory right now. So you know that between the desperation of the game and having these fans cheering against them, it's got to be tough to keep your frustrations in check.
Oh, definitely.
Lacoste, good with the first, makes it a 6-point game. A few more players being swapped out. Forgets nothing. Lee and Dravis now hitting the floor.
Such an interesting name, Forgets Nothing.
It's a Native American, I believe. It's I've wondered about that too, but apparently, yeah, he grew up on a reservation or something like that. So a very unusual name, but there you go. It's good with both. Makes it a 7-point match. 19-12 Alphas. Catcher takes the inbound, brings it up. Still in the deep woods, dribbling. Has off to the shoulder. Tolliver getting around the defense, but he stopped. Hand off to Reinhardt, back to Tolliver. Just inside the arc, around the arc. Catcher from 3. Another one! Oh.
Somebody get him off that 3 line, man.
Randy Catcher has sunk 3 triples, and it's still the first quarter. Just under 4 minutes left. Lacoste, big pass. Lee from the corner, and that's another 3 from Jung-Sung Lee.
Oh my goodness, 3-pointers everywhere right now.
Beautiful bucket by the Black Bear out of Incheon, South Korea. Tolliver now bringing it up. Kick out. Catcher. Deep woods. Hand back off to Tolliver. Meet it with the dribble. Use the screen. Gets inside. Tolliver gets the bucket.
Excellent use of the screen right there. Excellent.
Found the opening. Used the body and was able to make a lane. Tolliver not losing anything. The pronghorn rushing in, and that was an easy bucket for the shooter out of 2 Points University. Forgets nothing. Deep corner. Tough pass inside. Finds Peshke. The big cat inside. Hook shot over the ears. Bounced in and out. No good. Recovered by Pittsburgh. Catcher now with it. Top of the arc. Starts the dribble. Pushes himself to the right side. Isolating. Steps back. Kick out. Takamoto. Tolliver. Now in the woods. Tolliver starts the dribble, tries to penetrate. He's got 3 seconds to shoot. Tolliver loses the dribble, has to get rid of it. Takamoto from 3! Off mark. But Dravis is there with the rebound, and the opossum with the bucket.
Nice. You gotta give credit to that defense, making sure they make it run the clock run out. But you know, gotta love that rebounding from Pittsburgh.
No, that's excellent defense, absolutely. But boy, Pittsburgh marvelously played, and then they respond with a crusher. The quick pass inside as the big cat from Germany, Peshke, slams it down. Oh, I think I felt that one up here.
Oh, my goodness. Peshke has been an amazing pickup for them during the trading.
No doubt. No, mid-season pickup. I really was someone who seemed quiet, but man, clearly Santa Fe was the team to get your good players from this year because when Vic Vos with the Spectrums and Peshke for, oh man, for these Alphas, what a pickup.
Oh, God, that gave me chills, man.
That was a huge one. Man, that's one big cat slamming it down. Pittsburgh not able to capitalize on their possession, and it goes back to the Alphas. They're still up by 5. Oh. Takamoto picks up a second personal as she goes for another steal on Roger Umechi, but makes contact. So she's going to be playing with 2 fouls with still 1:38 left in the first quarter.
Takamoto needs to calm that down for a little bit. I know you want to steal the ball that much, but geez.
They definitely are pressuring the Husky. They know that he's the biggest danger right now. They're from 3. Another one! Riley forgets nothing. Landing the 3. I think that was Riley. Was he the one shooting that one?
I think it was.
I'm pretty sure that was Riley.
But geez, what is this, a 3-point contest? Dang.
It is raining. Inside, tough shot, no good. Boy,
had an opening, but it closed real quickly.
Yeah, that was a crazy play there. I'm not sure that was the wisest play. Lee now with it. Big Bear has to get rid of it. He loses. Riley forgets nothing. Lose the ball. Stolen by Dravis. Big Opossum slowly bringing it up. He's not the quickest on the court. Hands off to Murphy. Stolen again! Lee gets a big bear paw in front of the pass and is able to steal it back. The bear gets it all the way to the high kennel. He has to get rid of it. It's stolen yet again! Zarif this time! Steal after steal. Murphy has to kick it out. Rand, defense is quick on the Pittsburgh Keystones. Pass inside, Dravis, back to Rand, kicks it out. Zarif in the woods, 10 seconds to shoot. Rand now, top of the arc. Good job by Albany to stop the quick points. They knew that bucket was coming.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Rand has to take the 16-footer. No good.
Oh.
But Dravis with a loose ball foul on the rebound, knocked over a player. Possum picks up his first personal.
You gotta love the defensive end for both teams. I mean, with these crazy steals like coming from left and right, it's hard to keep up.
Shot clock is turned off. Redmayne on the court now. He's got the ball. Handoff. Forgets nothing from three. Another one! The crowd is silent as Albany takes an 11-point lead. Last seconds of the first quarter. Rand from just outside the charity stripe. No good. In and out. We will end the first quarter with an 11-point lead for Albany, 30-19 Alphas.